Check, check. There we are. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. I had a little bit of time earlier today, so I set up a couple of things. I didn't do any turning in or anything like that, because I didn't want to do that off stream, but let's see where this loads me up at. I ran a train. Oh, dropped me right into here. I ran a train up to our arboretum from these giant trees, and it's just bringing in leaves. All right. And I'm realizing that the cold is going to be a problem. A bunch of these machines are going to be working slower than expected. But what I did was I recreated what we had at the other one, with the exception of more fertilizer. So I've got 4 of these set up, unfortunately, each running at 50%, because they don't like the cold. And this all circles around. None of this is running, because I don't have any dirt. I need dirt to get this part started. This part is going because we had the coral. So this is already getting ahead. Yeah, you don't get fed yet. And this is going to take a bit. I have this so that it cycles the coral seeds back into the loop first before it drops it off. That way I know this doesn't ever run out. So this is going to need a little time to max out. But it's running at 125% because it actually likes the cold. Let me do the overlay. It wants to be at -3. This does not. This wants heat. So I'm going to have to figure out heaters too. And this is our 5 geodes that got done. I'm going to need to take those. I didn't finish this up. This is going to be the geode breakers. But we need to turn in one of the geodes first. Oh, and I put a fast travel here, which is just a pile of leaves. So we have quick travel here. We have quick travel back to our main base. We have quick travel home. There doesn't appear to be any fast travel down here. I didn't see any. There's none on the border either. This would be the closest one, and I don't feel like it. That's not gonna happen. Hopefully we just don't need to come here too often, and this just runs itself. But let's go get this one geode turned in. Do 2, unlock the next sparks. Oh, I need a stellar leaf. Burning and freezing. Oh, that unlocked all of this. Oh, an extra loadout? Oh, that's fantastic. That means I can stack 3 more of these guys in here. That's like 6 extra slots. Copper cutting for compact storage. We can do that. I stole one of these. I think it's still sitting over there. I think I put it back. When we made this area, it just dropped a bunch of things on the ground. There's a little bit of soil. I don't understand what you want me to put in these plots. What do the spaces do? I'm gonna keep that soil. Everything else is fine. I'll leave the rest there. I assume he's gonna build an arboretum and then we'll be able to grow stuff in town? But I don't know that for sure. Alright, now they said they'd give it back. Let's find out. This is so cool! Here, you can have it back. They literally just wanted to see it. Okay. That's all they wanted. They don't even have an extra level of thing. So all we've got left is the Harvester Overclock. I've got an Ice Ram Horn. I'm gonna go grab that while we're here. And then we need to get a shell, which I somehow didn't get. Possibly I left it on the ground. Oh, I'm gonna grab those. Oh, and there's soil in here. This fixes everything. That's gonna let me get the whole thing started. Good, good. I'm gonna pin that to the screen. All right, let's give you the Ice Ram Horn. Oh, I've got two. All right. Guess I'll go put the other one back. We've got 14 ether balls. We could buy a new outfit. I like our outfit. I was pretty happy with this one. I should really just move this inside. I don't know what to do with some of these things yet. Alright, then we just boost right back up here again. Since this train station is only delivering one type of thing, it's just leaves, I have it set to just sit here until it's done unloading. So this train isn't going anywhere till all those leaves are gone. All right, get the soil in here so that this can start. All right, now the geode system. I didn't quite finish up. Now the problem is most of this is going to end up being trash. I can feed the mushrooms back in. Back in here? Well, it's feeding itself mushrooms back in, so I guess I don't need to do that either. You need 20 to get 10. And it breaks down into 25. Okay. No, this is a self-fulfilling machine. We don't need to touch that. All three of these are not useful up here, so I'm gonna have to just find a way to trash all of this. Which we can do with stone and ether. We just throw some compressors up here. Except for this one. This one's gonna be dirt. Did I keep a dirt? No, I didn't keep a dirt. Alright, so this system is going to be... You break down those into those. And I need to reconfigure this. Like that. And then we need to tell it to have specific items. Item filter. I don't have enough wood. All right, I need some wood. Do we need anything else? Don't think I need anything else. Ooh, you've got leaves already. Is nobody picking those up? Nobody's picking those up. Okay. A lot of this isn't fact-checked to make sure it's working properly. I haven't done any follow-up. I just quickly shoved it all together and figured I'd go look at it again later. Ooh, you're actually getting fertilizer now because all of this is stopped. Wait, what are you doing? You got trapped in here. That's why you've got fertilizer. Well, I knew that was a possibility. So none of this has been running. Which is fine. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna grab another stack of haulers just in case. We usually end up needing more. You're not getting explosives. You're not getting explosives because you haven't been getting fertilizer. Actually, you have been getting fertilizer. You've been getting all the fertilizer. But the explodey sparks are all getting shoved up here. You're actually almost capped. Okay, no, we're good. I didn't grab the ether. I didn't grab the ether. Or the stone. I have the ether, I just didn't grab the stone. Okay. Oh. Oh, you've got seeds going. We're just waiting on this side. You're making the special fertilizer, you need glow shrooms. Which means I need to get this started so that I can put them in there. Yeah, I don't have any on me. Okay. So we need item filters. Hi. Hi, Bella. Oh. All right. Let's do the order that I've got them sitting in. Okay. All right, and then you can deliver all of those. They're gonna break them all down. You deliver the stuff. The one that I am missing is soil. Alright, then I need to run a line down here for soil to where? This one means we're gonna need a couple of cross spots. Hey, Bella. Oh, okay. I guess she's sitting down. I'm gonna have a cat in the corner. Hi. Yeah. Alright, there's our soil deliverer. Now I need to wait for one of these to get shrooms. Oh, I didn't extend the line. Alright, here. Now you can pick up from all of them. It's not the best system, but it'll get the job done. Especially with how slow they're going. Ooh, low shrooms. Excellent. Greenhouse 25%. I thought you liked the cold. Oh, specific plants like to be in the cold. Oh no. Okay. So I need to figure out how to change temperatures. We have the buildings. Well, crap. We need to go get some lava shell horse combs. Is this all fine to run? Alright, I put this in here and then this cycle is ready to go. I'm just in dire need of heaters. Yeah, very specific things work at different temperatures. And now we know. Did I let you break all the geodes? I should have kept one of those. Does anything want to be colder? I think -4 is max cold, so probably not. This one does? I have a single building that wants to be colder. Everyone else wants heat. Lots of heat. All right. Let's go find some shell seahorses. See what we can do. How's this going? 160? That was not a shell seahorse. We want to go in this door. That was the giant cranberry goblin. I don't remember what it was. Crab pangolin. That's what it was. It was a cranglin. The massive cranglin. So this guy's not so bad, we just have to keep our guys out of the fire. So what we do is I put them back away. I run up and anger him. My game auto-saves and scares me. He's got fire by him still. He ends up knocked out for a minute. And then we go attack. Nice. Alright, then we run away. Come on. Wait for him to knock himself out. And then we hope that they avoid the fire. Okay. So far, so good. My expectations that we're going to lose a couple just because fire's hard to dodge. The trail of fire, specifically, is hard to dodge. I wonder if I can get a fireproof unit. The ice units might be fireproof. Or there might be a fire unit in here that's fireproof. I think there was one of those. Alright, group up just in case. Ooh, 3. I wonder if I killed one last time and just didn't pick it up. Perhaps it's just sitting on the ground somewhere. Alright, so. Need the fire mushrooms. And I need a few stacks of stone. Let's see if we had any fire mushroom left over here. Since this one's not going to be running anymore, probably not. It probably all got chopped up into the finer mushrooms. Oh, hi, Bella. Did your face itch? Or I'm wrong. And there's a whole bunch of clusters just sitting here. Grab those. Oh, because you filled up on lava caps. Because lava caps aren't used for anything right now. Oh. Yeah, that's problematic. That's seeds. Not worried about that. The rest of this is fine. Is that all I needed? Is it all I needed? Yeah, that should be it. Sorry, Bella. Our dryer is acting up. It doesn't want to dry things. Ooh, what's this? Slows the creature down so the corrupted ether can be targeted. Oh, that's the freezing spark shrine, which I could activate now, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna need to find the fire shrine. Oh, burning spark shrine. That's exactly what I needed to find, I think. Okay, well those two are covered. Just need to figure out these geode clusters. You are still going? Alright, you're the main problem. I need you to be hotter. Alright, who else wants to be hotter? You two especially want to be much warmer than you are. Are you gonna need material? Or do I just put a couple sparks in here and they just make it +2? What if I put better ones in here? No, you don't care? So what if I do more? The answer is I didn't bring enough sparks for this. They can't work here. Oh, you don't want to be warmer, you want to be colder. Okay, I can't actually heat it up any more than that. That's as fast as I can make it go, huh? That's a major problem. Oh, this is where lava caps go. Seeing as how this is the only spot that's really slow, I'm not worried about the rest of this. Oh, I put all my lava or my fire shroom cap things away. For this job, I need to get one of them to 150. So I'm just gonna heat this one up by 1. There we go. What if I take you back out? It's still considered completed. Excellent. Tear it down. You're running plenty fast. This side is gonna have no problem keeping up. It's just this greenhouse that's gonna give me issues. Alright, well, you can have those. Yeah, this is all gonna feed nicely back into itself. I guess I just wait for this to get stuck on soil, which is what's going to happen first. Not enough room. I can put it there. I'm gonna let that go until I maybe change my mind. This would like to be one warmer, but I don't think that's gonna be the problem either. I don't think mushroom caps will be able to keep up. Now, I might be wrong. No, let's turn in the harvester overclocker. See if that does anything. Oh, and... yeah, leave that empty for now. Because we're going to need those 9 geodes. Alright. Success! I formulated alternate overclocked recipes for your harvesters. If you take a quick look at the logger, you'll notice some new recipes, but the only difference is that these have an optimal temperature. Of course, that means they can also be impacted negatively by temperature. You'll need to be careful in how you manage the production line. Sometimes that's quite a fun puzzle in itself. I think all of our creation systems are good, except for metal. But I can tap these 3 at any time and just drag that down here. So I think even that is okay. I'm gonna go check on this refined ether production. Oh. You're getting capped. Okay. What did I need for this slot? Optimal temperature here is a little bit warmer. I am gonna warm these 2 up, I think. Let me go grab some crafty sparks, so I'm not throwing my handy sparks away. Oh, that's another thing I can do for the greenhouse. I can put the handy sparks in there. Grab them all. No, good. Well, guess I'm taking 10. Copper cutting. That was the other thing I was going to turn in. Apparently we can grow a copper plant. I just haven't learned how to do it yet. not worried about this miasma machine. It's not actually doing anything. But all 3 of these would be good. I just stick it right in the middle here. Alright. Everybody here's got a little boost. Let's see. That's 1 of 400. Stellar fertilizer is part of the loop, but I don't know how much we make. There was only 6 left here. Doesn't bode super well. Grab a stack of that to bring up here. Hope I didn't forget anything. Doesn't matter as much now that we have fast travel. Alright, let's just load you up with a bunch of lava caps. I could make a second arboretum feeder to make that go faster. Oh, you're only at 25%. $2.9 per minute. It takes 100. Call it 3 per minute. It's 1 every 20 seconds. It's 2,000 seconds. It's 30 minutes. So we need to go for an hour to get the geode clusters. The refined ether is going to take longer than that. You ran out of stellar seeds. Because all the leaves are getting dropped off here. Because of the way I cycled this. But aren't we getting stellar ice? Which should be giving us some seeds? Not enough to feed it, apparently. This is the loop. This is not the loop. Oop, you weren't supposed to fall off there. That's still more likely to go this way. How do I make it so you're more likely to go that way? I could do an if scenario, but I don't want to do an if scenario. Nope, I guess I'm going to do an if scenario. What I need is for you to be trying to fill up the ice block holder. Okay, well, you brought him the right way this time, by coincidence. That alone is gonna make 30 seeds and 50 ice. It's 40-ish seeds. Yeah, it doesn't need to feed into this direction that often. It just needs to do it sometimes. What happened to you? Nothing? Nothing happened. You're running. Okay, never mind. You're doing just fine. I just put a lot of lava caps into this one beforehand. Alright, I was going to replace you with the faster ones. Make you just a little bit quicker. I don't know what else mattered as far as timing. This is the big slowdown. We've kind of got that covered. And I guess stellar leaves are next. Which is going to be slowed down by seeds, but that's going to be a crapshoot, huh? Alright, you ended up with quite a bit of soil. And some other stuff I don't know what to do with at the moment. You're at 46%, going strong, considering a lot of this is not moving. And I somehow need to end up with a bunch of stellar fertilizer. Which was relying on this in the soil. Okay. You're running on ice. You're out of seeds. You're at 22. 22 gets this to go twice. 2.1 per minute. 5.9 per minute. You have to go 20 times. You only have to go 10. As long as we don't run out of soil, this should be good. This should be faster. So it will send some over here. Right? Because you're sitting at 18. So even if he runs by, this is going to cap at 20, and then he'll bring the rest to the other spot, which will get more seeds. Yeah. Okay. Nope, this is good. This cycle is complete unless I need to speed something else up for some reason. Which I don't think I do, as long as you're getting fertilizer. I didn't bring any stellar leaves. What's wrong with me? Alright, big slot available. Bad stacking job. Alright. The health grade upgrade isn't a big deal. I don't get hit as often as my little guys do. I could go hit the next 2 shrines. You've got 39 bombs. This is going to take a while. This is not fast. On the plus side, this side should be done. No, you are dropping off every once in a while. Oh, because you're cycling back into the alchemy lab. Okay, that's fine. And this is what's slowing down the process here. Because it takes 4 of these to make 1 of these. Go drop those off, puts us at halfway on this. I don't think there's anything else I can do to help. I haven't built the new Spark Workshop. And I need 2 of these if I want to make drillies and handies. The handies are good. Efficiency 3. Ether crystals aren't a big deal. You say your offense and defense is high, but aren't you one-time use? Can I actually fight with you? I don't think I can. I don't think they work that way. And really, that's just slightly higher defense than our crashies and slashies. So I don't think we worry about them. I think we run in, and grab this shrine. I think that's going to trivialize our need for copper. Bella, what are you doing? Hey, berry in your face. They got some catnip earlier, so they are ready to pass out now. Alright, don't step in the lava. How do I get to that shrine? Am I gonna need a drilly? Can I get through here? It looks like I can get through there. Yeah. Yeah, that worked. Dangerous. After all, fire is just a tool. It's about putting it to good use. With a touch, the large shrine whirs into life. Checks that everything is still working. Ready yourself when, of course, the shrine spits out a rather unusual-looking creature. The shrine registers that the burning spark has been immediately activated as part of a test. The burning spark spins in place, ready and eager to receive instructions. However, before anything can be done, with a puff of magic, the spark turns into a copper disc. You place it in your bag, and with the deactivation successful, the shrine states that it is now fully operational and ready to be assigned sparks. Oh, that zoomed in on me. You want lava caps, copper ingots, and ether crystals, which is not that bad. But what do you do? Did I hit the button too quick and so I didn't get to see? 4 defense, 3 offense. A large fighter spark. Attacks by burning things in an area around it. Fire can be terrible, but it's just part of nature. Some plants only spread their seeds after they've been burned. Is that true? Quit berry in your face, silly cat. Alright, higher defense than the stuff I have now. By large, did it mean that it's a 5 cap? Yes, it's a 5 cap. Whereas our crashies are 10 in a stack, this is only 5. I'm not even gonna grab that. We can make so many of those. Hey, Wanderer. Some have seeds that are only activated by fire. Interesting. That is not something I was aware of. Alright. Freezing Spark. 4/3, a large fighter spark attacks by freezing things in an area around it. I loathe carrying wares that need to be kept cold. This seems a little more bearable. Alright, same issue. Stacking limit. I am gonna need those for later, though. I have a friend who went to college for botany. He would know all about that sort of thing. Alright, you're at 18. Oh, you're just carrying some around now. Excellent. Alright, you're at 72 and you are slow. So I know where our problem is. I don't think these numbers have changed. So I think this is all perfectly keeping pace. What's your deal? Your deal is that you're full. Okay. The only thing I can do is make this go faster. And I don't really need to do that. Yeah, it seems like these are perfectly keeping up with 1. And you're at 80%. Alright, geodes aren't going to be the problem. Stellar fertilizer is going to be possibly the sticking point. Oh, it's grabbing all the ice. Regular fertilizer, we are just utterly stocked. I'm waiting for these to just stop running at some point. Give me one of these leaves. If I can take it back to town with me. Alright, I don't think fertilizer will take too long. Soil. Soil is a problem. That's where I needed this to cycle, was so I could get more soil. I could also go and get it from the volcanic rocks and the boulders and the dirt. What kind of damage do you do? Fire damage. And freeze damage. Okay, good. I think I need to go hunt down some dirt. Alright, increased max health. That's actually quite a bit. I'm not going to turn these 2 in. Or am I? No, just hold on to them for now. In fact, I think I'm going to go stick them in the chest here. Because he's going to ask for them later. Alright. Into the mountain, see if we can find some dirt. How's our refined ether? Alright, you're going up. That's slow. That one's gonna take a little while. It's gonna be a toss-up between that and fertilizer. No point in doing the obsidian boulders, I don't think. What's this? Trash. That was trash that I left on the ground. But now I picked it up, so I don't have to feel bad. Alright, we cannot break obsidian. Obsidian doesn't work that way. All the rest of these that are in here, I can do with these. I just have to keep them out of the fire. Which is easier said than done. Stop that. Here. The little guys are suicidal. One of them died. As far as I know, there's nothing I can do to save them from the fire, unless I throw a freezy guy in there, but I'm not going to do that. I have to give them very specific jobs so that they don't walk into the lava. Easier said than dumb. Yeah, that sounds accurate. Get back here. Nope, that one's dead. Sorry, little guy. Maybe if I had a freezy guy in the group, that might work. All right. Good work, top team. You knocked yourselves unconscious. Hey, Starbeat, how's it going? How many of you just died? Is this ground hot? No, what happened? I didn't think they got that close to the lava, but they're dead. Oh, that's a Krangolin. Everyone's doing good here. Bella is sleeping. Dude is probably upstairs sleeping. They got catnip earlier, so they're passed out. Bunch of stuff I didn't grab up here. Don't attack me, I'm just taking things. This is trash. This is trash that was in your way. I'm doing you a favor. How are you doing? How are your kitties? Cannot break these with swords. So unfortunately, you 6 are all I have. Oh, I got quite a few. Wow, how high did this stack? This should give me plenty of dirt to work with. Oh no, I'm breaking the container. Get everything? I think I got everything. Back up to 8. friend of mine just had to put one of his cats down. She ended up having a tumor in her stomach. They couldn't do anything about it. She was about 15, I think. It's not poison, right? That's just mist? I think that's just mist. Alright, let's go drop all this stuff off and see how that does. The cat hadn't been eating for a couple of days, but that unfortunately was a normal thing that she did. When she wanted new food, she would stop eating. So when she didn't eat for a couple of days, he just switched the food. And so then it took a couple more days, and he was like, okay, now we're going to the doctor. Ooh, all the soil's gone. Alright, that should give us a lot to work with. Everything's going. 144. You're sitting on plenty of seeds now. Alright. You're still at 150. You're actually going up. 5 clusters in there. If I can drop off the 9, I can let this go as part of the cycle, which will be nice. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let this run for just a moment. I need to go check and see if my dryer is still running. Gonna leave you with Bella. Hey Bella, how's the stream? Do I get to sit back down? All right. A successful cat transplant. Sometimes it's not that smooth. You are getting full of copper. Okay, we're just waiting for fertilizer and ether. I guess I might be inclined to turn the range in. That's machine range, I think. I need to go check. I'm wondering if turning those two in opens the door. Well, let's run up there real quick. We're not doing anything else. Just northwest. Cleansing fragment is machine range 9. Yeah, I haven't done anything in this area yet. We're gonna have to do something with these slimes. Overshot. Yeah, machine range 10. Alright, I'm not inclined to turn them in yet then. We'll turn them into the Divine Researcher later on. Alright, well, what else do I need to do besides waiting for those things to get done? Besides maybe expanding all of this more. Yeah, this is staying right about 150. Now 170. These are still running. They're running very slow. You're trying to make these, but you want to be in a warmer temperature. It's too bad I put all this up here before I realized that some things want to be warm and some things want to be cold. I could have set up some more train systems to just keep taking things back and forth. Can I put a second one of these down? Not easily. I guess it's generating fast enough, so that's not really the problem. If I do that, then I'm gonna need another Arboretum feeder. Which could be a little bit warmer? Do I still have the stuff for a heater? No. No, I put all my heaters down. Even that isn't the problem. I'll easily get the 9 for this. I could make the fertilizer faster. That's actually a thing I need. I could go set up a handy Spark workstation. Oh, hi, dude. Are you not sleeping? Hi, Doodle. I already got handy sparks there. It was a kitty shout. Oh, you heard that? She was across the room. Doodle. Hi, Doodle. Hi, hi. Come here. Join the family. Or walk over me like I'm a gymnasium. It's fine. You are a human jungle gym. I can speed this up by making another alchemy lab. But that would take some effort. Oh, let's see. It doesn't do me a lot of good to get everything set up over here with all of these. Unless I'm gonna run a train from here up to the ice area. I mean, I could physically run these up there. But that still leaves me with a volcanic soil issue. Or does it? The problem over here is fertilizer. I have too many things over here using fertilizer. So yeah, that's the problem. I could destroy all this, manually bring it up here, set up an entire second chain, which also sounds pretty awful. But it's not doing anything here. I don't have the inventory space to do that. It's a lot of inventory space. But I can teleport. So it's not that big of a deal, right? The hard part will be setting it all up again. But geode clusters aren't the problem. All right, those aren't stopping me. So I don't need to worry about all of this. Nope. All right, let's do the handy spark. Oddspark Workshop. 5 crangolins. I need 5 crangolins. And I've already got 3. So maybe we can just take out a small one. I don't really want to try the megalith again. He was a little dangerous. All right, where did these live? Alright, yes, you can destroy the rocks first, I guess. Alright, finish them off, boys. Ooh. How many did you drop? 4? Only 2? Maybe only 2. Alright. 3 big ones and 20 of those guys. Doodle, why are you not tired? She over there run around like a psycho, and Bella's over here passed out. Alright, 3 of those. 20 ingots. Alright, and then what do I actually need to make them? Crafties, ingots, and ether crystals. Three pieces. Ingots won't be so bad. Crafties is going to be a long walk. But I guess that's okay. You need copper. I need to just bring you some of that extra copper. Alright, it's gonna be a long walk for you. I need to get you more copper. We'll do that after. I need to get you crafty sparks, which is gonna take some maneuvering. From here, huh? How do I get you all of that? I'm gonna need more wood, aren't I? Yes. Alright. You're gonna have to do a bunch of cut-throughs. Here. You have to ramp up here. Alright, and then you can ramp down here. Alright, this is fine. This wasn't as crazy as I thought it would be. As long as I can use this corner. Alright. Our crafty sparks, our copper ingots. Now I just gotta figure out raw ether. Which I have a raw ether creator not doing anything down here on the bottom left. Yeah, you. An alchemy lab that takes ether seeds and raw ether to make crystals. Now, how am I going to deal with that? I think the answer is I'm going to have to do it manually. Because right now I'm more worried about actually using the raw ether. Autosave. Well, that's silly. You would always put a big container here. I mean, that'll make me 9 right there. Yeah, we'll do this part manually. I'm gonna go check on the stellar fertilizer. If they don't have 200 by now, this might be the problem area. Oh, yeah. Fertilizer's gonna be fine. Oh. You're out of soil again. Oh, okay, you're out of those back. This is just taking up too much space. I still have ingots in here. Yeah, you're the slow spot. We're at 270. Well, we'll get it done. It'll just take a little bit. Alright, let's go grab another chunk. Your ear's dirty? Your ear's itchy? Oh, you're full. You being full is a problem. Because it means this isn't going to run. No, that's not a problem. I'm fine with you stopping. That means you'll use less fertilizer. That is perfectly okay. But you need more dirt. Oh, you're sitting at 20. Okay. Dirt's going, those are going. 20 dirt. What do I think I'm going to do with this coal? I think that's what this is for. I don't need the coal for anything. And the only reason I need the copper is because I'm too lazy to go open up my other copper mine. 280. Alright. Well, that'll help you until this fills up. Alright. Are we just waiting? Do I need a speed up button? Where's cheat engine when you need it? Alright, you're at 190. How close are you to another one? Oh, you just finished. And since I have my 9, we can just open this up to feed back into itself. How many do you make? That one's still running. That's not great. 10 isn't a lot. I guess it's 50 per. But is that enough for all of this to cycle? I don't know if that ends up making enough. Enough soil. I might have to keep an eye on this. Alright, fertilizer. We're halfway to the fertilizer. Yeah, refined ether is going to be the slow spot here. You're going, you've got seeds, you've got dirt. You are slowly emptying out all of this stuff. Except for the copper. I'm gonna bring the geode clusters to town. You're just waiting on the sparks that I'm not going to give you. Yeah, I might need to speed up the refined ether. I'm not set up for it the way I have it, but if I can get those down here. I need to get the vials. I need to turn this. Nope, you'd have to go that way. Oh, don't move it. So I can get you to make small ones, and then I need to deliver the small full ones. No, I need a second alchemy lab. How quickly are you going? Yeah. Set this up, make a second alchemy lab to make small ones. Circle them back around up to here. Can't get them into this. I have made this super awkward. If I get rid of this rock. Okay. Alright, I need... you to transport those down here. Time to test if you guys die on the road. Yes. Alright. So yeah, the entry and exit to these have to be puppy sparks. I did that up here under the assumption that would happen. Turns out I was right. Is fine. Alright, you can start filling that up. Alchemy lab requires what? 2 squids. Hi, Doodle. Oh, put those away before they get hurt. Sometimes 1 squid if we're lucky. Hi, dude. Hi, hi. Hi. All right, dude. Do you want to try that again? Do you want to jump on my shoulder when I'm more ready for you? I know I didn't catch you that time. That was awkward. Oh my gosh, so far. Alright, that shot me a little further than I expected. I do have the stuff for an elevator. Doodle. 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 Oh my gosh. Alright, she's going to knock stuff off a shelf. I no longer care. She's being a menace to be a menace. I thought perhaps it was for attention. Nope. Alright, where do all the squids live? Oh, I didn't want to tear that down, but I did. Cats indeed. That's not a squillican. That is, though. All right. I'd love to help you, but it's really hard to help in that game without spoiling everything. You guys go get put away. I'll walk through the miasma. Now we can build it. Bella, are you going to go keep your sister company? Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. I'm just glad she didn't claw my shoulder when she realized I wasn't about to catch her. Alright, how is this gonna work? Working on a theory. Gotta start somewhere. I had a lot of theories that turned out to be wrong. But you don't know it until you try. Alright, clear out these bushes. Camera, stop spinning. Let's try that. I need a few more sawn logs. A lot of the safes drove me crazy because I couldn't figure out how to open them. Even with all the information at my fingertips, I'm just sitting there going, I know what I need to do. I just need to walk around and gather how these things work. And there's still one I didn't get open at all. Oh, I didn't. Stuff for big crates. I should only need one more big crate. Forgot I was sitting on 200 more fertilizer. The one in the drawing room. I needed to brute force more combinations. Alright, this is gonna come down over here. Wow, I can have you come down way over here. That's where our big crate goes. Camera, stop that. Alchemy lab. Why are you spinning? What am I doing that's got you locked so you spin? Alright, now I need to get you ether. Which might require a little bit more finagling. Yeah, how am I getting that ether down here? This stuff's all jammed together. I can have it cycle from up here. Maybe? Your theory was right? Excellent. One more thing down. Second zip line. Oh my gosh, camera. I don't know when it started doing that. Oh, I can't move you from there. Make me tear it down to start over? Okay. Rebuild the zip line. Have it face this way, then you can connect like that. And this one can connect like that. Okay. That. I need a stack of carry sparks. Do you have a theory about the drafting room safe? I don't know that I do. I'd have to think about that one some more. Alright, I need 2 puppy sparks, which it's going to make me take a whole stack. And probably a full stack of carry. Just always keep a full stack of carry sparks. There we go. That's how we just grab 2. I was at the clock tower. That's all I'll say. Okay. There are some high-level rooms that I haven't figured out yet either. How am I connecting this back around to here? I could move that over. Okay, that's going, that's going. Cat's just knocked stuff down from upstairs. I have no RNG. That's the other part, is the actual application. Get rid of all that stuff. That's in the way of our new setup. Because I need to move this. Here's good. Does that connect? Okay, that I did not think that was gonna work. No, I didn't want you to come to me. I wanted you to keep working there. Wait, where are your big vials? What did I do to the big vials? Oh no. Oh, because I'm doubling up on little vials. So now it's having trouble bringing the big vials over. Wait, where the heck do you go? Where do you go? What's going on over here? Why are you making vials? Oh no. I didn't need this whole leg. I forgot about that little guy. Alright, well, we'll just cut that whole thing off. What are you doing? In here, I thought the problem was this guy running back and forth, which I think it still is. So I'm gonna give him a cutoff man right here. Make that a little faster. Okay. That's good. That's good. You'll bring these in much faster so I can get my large vials. I wonder how long that's been a problem for. I don't remember having a large vial issue. Okay. And you can drop small vials off there. Which now I have plenty of, I just need the large vials going. Now I need you to be faster. No, I still need more large vials. What's your speed? 3.5? What's large vial speed? 1.4 for 2, so 2.8. This is just slower. So I would need to speed this up. Well, let's go. Grab a pile of these. Alright. Big vials, go faster. 2.3 is 4.6. Where are your little vials? Oh, you're sharing with this one now. And he's going there first. Of course he is. The rest of this is fine. At least you're making them again. So many moving parts. Alright, let's go make sure the cold area didn't break. You're empty. You're at 82%. You are out of soil. You've got a ton of petals. You're out of soil, but we've got a bunch of petals. And this can only work so fast, so eventually... That's full. Eventually this is going to get full, and this is going to stop making seeds. But none of that matters? What matters is soil. You're full, you're at 240. Yeah, and this has enough to go for a bit. So it's fine? think it's fine. Yeah, just need the rest of that soil from there. Or rest of the fertilizer. It should cycle some more soil, hopefully fast enough that it doesn't get clogged. Yep, just wait on the big ones. It's going. Nothing I can do to speed that up. I thought smalls were going to be the problem, but they are not. Eventually this whole thing will get clogged. Because he'll get full, then this will get full. Could I have circled these back to here? I bet I can. Can't go through here? Why can't you go through here? You can. Oh, I'm out of roads. I can carry so many at a time, I forget that I can run out. What if I just loop you? Like that. Then you two bonk into each other. And the game freezes. Alright, then you grab them all and drop them off. And go back and do that again. Now you're both filling the same bin. Good. Good. Now I'm holding 20 of these. I need 110 more. This is going pretty fast now. Now that we're just waiting for big vials. Which is going as fast as it can. I don't have any cats. I'm gonna turn my screen off. And then I can do things like yawn without covering my mouth. Like a heathen. 240. full. 0. Oh. What do we get? Nothing yet. Because this is going at 25% speed. That's an awful trade-off. I mean, if I had kitties, I would definitely show them, and I would turn the camera back on. Since I have no kitties, you get what you get. How's this doing? 100, almost done. Still no soil, but you've still got 12 leaves left. I'm also pulling a ton of the fertilizer away. So once I stop doing that, it'll be more self-filling. Then I have to worry about this thing filling up. Oh, the second breaker was also these? Jeez. Make a different thing so all these can run. There you go. Ah, drink some water. There's the dirt. That'll get this going again. Kind of just waiting for this to get to 120. Yeah, there's enough here to make this go a couple of times. There's more dirt. Good. There's some trash. More of these, it keeps making shiny geodes. More shiny geodes. Alright, this one's gonna be running for a while. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna wait for this to get to 200. We're gonna steal it. We'll go back and check on our big ethers. And then we'll be on to tier 9. And we know there's a tier 10. Gonna need more dirt here, fellas. I'm gonna have you start throwing away that copper ore. There's some dirt. Can't believe how important dirt has become. 157. Is this thing full? No, it's only got 4. I figured this whole thing would be backed up since this was full. I guess it doesn't stay full. Can I speed this up? Are you a problem? Seems like you're the slowest part of this transaction. said, if I get this high enough, we can put a second arboretum feeder down. If that's necessary. It's probably going to have me make a different plant in the arboretum next, and all of this will have been for naught. Yeah, this makes geodes, but you don't need geodes anymore. You need some other awful thing. 170. Almost there. Almost there. More that I can just steal from here. All right, there's my 200. There's 50 big ether. Only 60 more to go. Should I go throw some more ether crystals on? Did I figure out the clock tower? I don't believe I figured out the clock tower. I don't think it'll hurt to grab some small ethers out of here. They should be sitting on a bunch now. Nope, I'm wrong. We're burning through the small ether very quickly. Why don't you have miasma vials? Oh, because this one's using all the small vials. Well, you're almost full. And it's still incentive for me to bring them up here manually. Auto save while I was in midair? Great. Great. Good puzzle and you're zipping it. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, you stacked to 40. Okay. If I give you a little storage spot. That's silly. Why would I do that? I use big storage for everything. Don't use a small storage here. Do we have any boomies in reserve yet? Oh yeah, we've got 84. Excellent. Alright, if I get some small ether, we can throw it in there. And then that'll make us a whole bunch of handy sparks. For whatever next area we have to work through is. I'll have handy sparks, we'll have the big carry sparks. We'll be all set to make everything work properly. What's going on here? We're waiting on small glass. And you're... Where's the guy that's supposed to be dropping this off? Did I lose him? He walked through... Oh no. Oh, that's a problem. There's an ether problem there. Or sorry, a miasma problem. For quite a while, it wasn't a problem. Because the little guys were soaking it up. Now that they're not going faster than the miasma producer, it's spilling over. Alright, that'll help. Well, it didn't really slow this down any. You're out of miasma vials again. Us through. We're almost there. Just about there. And grab 10, 20. We just need to grab 10 more out of here, and we can steal the rest. Yeah, I'm afraid it's going to have us do another Arboretum. We get what we get. As long as I don't have to run another train system. Actually, I'm sure I'll have to run one into here. Probably a bunch. Probably gonna have things coming from all over to get into here, whatever this is. But this is range 10. I have to do this swamp first. Then we can go in here. 6. What's up with the little ones? Why are the little ones being slow? Don't usually get behind like that. Well, this whole thing's gonna be a bit of a mess. I'm just gonna walk away from it for a bit. Let it sort itself out. 8. There's 69. Oh, they just used one. They just used one. So I have to wait for another one. Okay. 40, 50, 60. All right, Mayor. You got all the crazy stuff you asked for. Thank you, dearie. You've helped us all do a wonderful thing for a kind man. Is this me putting together the... Yeah, here we go. Oh, hi, Bella. Jeez. Get me some more free stuff. All things I had access to already. Okay. Last time he gave me some things I didn't have access to, one of which I never figured out how to use. Oh, wonderful news, my friend. You thought we had discovered all the sparks the volcanic cave and glacial plateau had to offer, didn't you? Well, we were wrong. My research says there are sparks from those regions that have adapted to use fire and ice. So, my enterprising co-researcher, are you ready for a little extra spark? I've already got those two. But you want a bunch of other stuff. Pin that. Of course you are. Take care as you travel deeper into those regions, you hear? Yep, I am well prepped for that one. We've been able to successfully cultivate a geode reef, but I think we can try our hand at something even more unusual. The copper bamboo is, supposedly, this combination of metal and plant. We managed to grow stone after all, so why not metal? And apart from how useful it could be, I do confess I would just like to see it. You want me to throw copper in? To a greenhouse to get a copper seed. I can just bring you those things. Oh, then you're gonna give me a second job. If we can get the material together, this will be the most interesting botanical research I've tried my hands on. This must have been how the divine researcher felt when you first found the sparks. All right, what's the real job? It's been very satisfying to grow these plants that we weren't even sure actually existed. I think with a little more work, we'll be able to cultivate the copper bamboo soon. Yep. Yeah, in the Arboretum. Ooh. Ooh, that's gonna be a toughie. I'm sure it'll be quite the sight to see. I am sure also. Quartermaster is done with us. Is it true the woodsman just straight up wants to grow metal? That's wild. This says there can't actually be a real metal in those seeds, but I say if it sounds like metal, behaves like metal, and tastes like metal, it's metal. Can you get us some copper seeds so we can run tests and stuff? Copper seed smelting. Okay. Oh, okay. So this says no tasting the metal. I don't quite know what you've gotten the divine researcher and the woodsman into, but they sure are working together in a way they've never before. That old man has also been wistfully talking about how he wants to show off your and everyone else's hard work here in the village. I'm a bit unsure how we'll do it, but knowing him, he's going to rush over to me in the middle of some night with some papers in hand. Let's prepare for it, shall we? That's insane. You are a crazy lady. I am not looking forward to Tier 9. They've always had their atrocious sense of humor in common, but it seems like now they've really found a shared thing to obsess over. It's quite lovely to see, to be honest. Yeah, that one's not getting pinned. Activate hostility overlay in the village monument. Turn on hostility overlay in the corrupted ruin. Oh, there's my assistant. As you know, our temperature control units run very successfully, but we'll need to think of the future. We need ways to handle truly extreme temperatures so we can react accordingly. That's right, a proper temperature regulator, an all-in-one unit. Okay. Fitting all this in one building is going to be quite fun. Yeah, that one's going to be a little bit of work. Activate the hostility overlay in the village monument. That's tier 10. Go ahead and unpin that for a moment. I'm not at tier 10. Alright, so we're not ready for the second Arboretum. We've got a few things to do first. And one of those things is a bunch of volcanic soil, which is going to be a problem. Oh, you're almost to 100. And what's that going to do to my leaves? I'm only at 74 and I need 200. Alright, there's my copper ore. $50 lava caps. I'm getting that 100 volcanic soil. It's gonna get really mad at me when I do it. Okay. I'm gonna go turn some of this stuff in so I can unpin things. Alright, woodsman. You also want the lava caps. Oh, I forgot fire shroom clusters. Ooh, clusters. Those are higher level. Alright. I can grab the drill bits. Okay. Stellar leaves and clusters are going to take a while. I'm going to undo that one. You are set. Copper seeds. Are we going to require metal and soil? And you wanted 100 coal. You're bringing coal? Where are you bringing it from? That's for the Mason sisters. Alright, let's go turn in that woodsman one so we can get copper seeds started. Thank you for lugging all that copper ore and heavy volcanic soil around. I'm not quite finished yet, but we managed to germinate a copper seed. Man, oh. I misread that. But it's a great sign, according to him. Now I need copper seeds for 2 sources. And I'm going to want to build it up here. Around another arboretum. This one right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come take all of this one apart. Which is going to be an inventory hog. I don't know what to do with these things. Toss them in there. They're taking up space. Okay. All of this is duplicated, well, except this one, is duplicated up at the top. So I'm gonna take these buildings. Same for all of this. Yeah, I was afraid that was gonna happen. Alright, what have I got that I can toss? Is the answer nothing? Stone spikes. Let's get rid of all that. That's trash. What are you? Plant extractor. Alright, inventory full, but a good kind of full. Oh shoot. Oh no, it's fine. Alright, you can all come with me. Except you're all gonna take up space. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright. I'm throwing a few things on the ground. Get out of here, Scouty Sparks. Oh, you don't go there. You go here. Trash, trash. Trash, trash, okay. Alright, that should put me in a better situation for getting all of this going. Copper seeds probably like heat, huh? I ran you out of soil. Oh, and you're all done working. Okay, which means I actually have to wait for you. You're a 92. You have a ton of fertilizer. Okay. I need copper seeds. Not copper cuttings. We've seen those before. Should have just clicked on the copper cuttings. Copper seeds. Greenhouse. Metal and soil. Which really ruins my plan for what's going on over here. So let's start by getting rid of these roads. And that guy. Nope, don't move that. Alright, it's got a little bit of copper in it. Soil? Okay. Now you get copper and soil. Oh no. It's not the right place. That's the right place. Alright, how am I getting you soil? I'm just waiting for this to make some. It's 99. Just plain old soil. Plain old soil. Alright, then once we've made that, you won't show me how to make the copper. Okay. But I can look at the job you gave me and you'll tell me how to make it. These annoying things. I think that's just regular fertilizer. Boy, I can't wait to have to go get more stuff for another arboretum. I think I just let this start making some soil. And hope it brings some that way. What are you holding? Where did you get ether shards? None of that drops ether shards. All right. That's enough to get 20. And I need 250. Oof. Yes, give me all of that dirt. I'm out of room. I don't actually have anywhere to store this. Alright, never mind. You go ahead and bring the dirt wherever you're gonna bring it. And I'll just keep hoping we get more. Let's see. I need a little regular fertilizer. So I'm gonna need another greenhouse to build these, which is leaves and fertilizer. That's an easy one. I just put that like over here somewhere. Do that with the roads. You know what? I should put small containers there. Oh, I don't have enough sun. Alright, let's go get stuff. I need stuff and things. I probably need to get rid of some stuff and things. These are for plant extractors, but I'm not currently using any of them. Alright, how are you guys doing? I was hoping you'd have some small ones. You have no small ones ready. You're not getting any containers. And you've got all the containers. You're only at 160. I've got 5. It's good enough for a start, I guess. I want to get some of these going. Alright, that's 50. That'll get me 50 of these guys. I don't want to just keep holding on to all this stuff. I don't need these leaves. I need sawn logs. I needed something else. I forgot what it was. It's fine. I can always just come back here. I don't want to grab just one. That's ridiculous. At least wait for two. Hey Luna, it's going pretty good. How are you doing? Alright, 2 workers. Let's get you a couple of small containers to make this a little easier. And then give you an output. Right here. Moving soon? Is this the major move? Is this the getting out of the country move? I am sitting on 20 stellar ice. What am I doing with that? I am attempting to grow copper. Yeah, you heard that right. I'm trying to grow copper. Ooh, our dirt supply is doing well. Nowhere near getting... Okay, so not that move. Ooh, stellar fertilizer is going to be full. That's good, then the stellar leaves won't go there anymore. Ice can get full. You can create the feedback loop of seeds. Alright, this is getting to the point where it's going to be done. We'll actually have backup, which is good. Still years away. Are you at least moving to a better area? Maybe somewhere a little less hostile. Is that it? Am I just waiting on these? Looks like I might just be waiting on these. Yes, we're taking some copper ore and shoving it in the dirt. And it turns into copper seeds. And then we're going to try and turn those copper seeds into plants made of copper. It's a great plan. Somewhere you have friends at least? Well, that's good. Yeah, our country isn't any better. I would like to say that it is, just to be like, hey, it's greener on our side, you should come here, but it's not. That would just be a lie. Alright, I'm gonna need to build another arboretum, which means I need to kill another massive crangolin. So let's go grab some dudes and see if we can get that out of the way. Oh, I need 2 of these. I only need 2 of these. These I need 24. Oh, so it's like a 10-year plan. All right. 10, 20. And 4. And then I think I can just press these to re-up. Yes, good. All right, let's go find that massive crangolin. At least you have a plan. That's not nothing. All right, got that down to 2 stacks. All right. This kill's ahead of schedule, but we're gonna have to do it eventually. May as well do it now. All right. Stand in a spot where they're not in the lava. Yeah, there. Oh. Run away. Alright. Bad time for an autosave. Ooh, did you all make it? No, I lost a few. Yeah, they're not doing a great job of getting around him, are they? Well, you just go ahead and keep attacking, because he's not attacking the right direction. Stuck in the rocks. Alright. Come on. Get out of the way. He's about to do a big boom attack. China is good at doing efficient bureaucracy. That is their thing. Bureaucracy is definitely one of their strong suits. Alright, we lost 6 little guys, but we got our crangolin lava scale. A few extra things. Let's go drop those off in the ore bins. These are slightly upgraded little sword guys. The ones we had before were made of wood, these ones are made of stone. I was expecting to get some made of copper, but alas, 'twas not the case. Oh. Oh no, not there. Give me that back. I meant to put that here. And then he can put them away. Is that all I got? Yep. Those are the two. Copper. Good living conditions is going to depend on where you're at, but that's true everywhere. All right, we filled up on the fertilizer, so that's done. Means all the leaves are going to start going this direction. Then we fill up ice. We wait for the seeds to fill up, and then the cycle is complete. $40. All right, you'll allow us to turn the seeds into actual copper. Which is what you want. You want the ingot copper sap. Oh no. Ether segments. All right, I need more ice horn rams and lava shell horse combs. Oh yeah, the snow is neat. It makes a little path behind you and then starts to fill back in as it snows. It's the little things. You're actually going to fill up on volcanic soil. Just gonna go dump these stellar seeds in here. I don't need them. Can I just hop down here? Yup. I think there are some rams around here, and I need a few ram horns. And he can't hurt me on top of this big ice block. Run away. Oh, I lost 3. I didn't notice he was about to attack. What are you guys doing? Stay away from the ice bunnies. Two horns. Those ice bunnies are dangerous. Gotta be more careful than that. Alright, if I can get another one with 2 horns, then I think I've got one back at home. No, no, they do not. Come on, everybody, get out of there. You did not get out of there. Oh. Unfreeze your friends. Alright, now that they're unfrozen, go attack. There's a loud whistle in my ear. Oh. Oh, he killed a spunny. Oh, he didn't get knocked out. Alright, that wasn't great. Well, we got 2 more horns. Let's go actually see if I have one stored away. Can't walk past one without immediately being like, I must tear this person limb from limb. Adorably. Yes, they're cute little monsters, aren't they? Yeah, that one was a little tough. Some of them I've got where I only lose a few, but yes, the monsters are getting tougher. Yes, there's our 5 ram horns. Now I need shells. Alright, you are trash to me. I'm just gonna throw you all away. Let's re-up our fighters again, and then we'll go see if we can find some snail horses? I don't remember. I think they're snail horses. Six. View. 15 of these. Oh, you didn't immediately have a set for me? Okay. Do they speak Norse code? You ride them. They are more snail than horse. I can't even remember what they were called. I think they were snail horses. Up there. They're in the deadly looking areas. Shell horse. They're called shell horses. Come on, little guys, get out of the way. And the problem is they leave a trail of lava behind them, which will kill my little guys. Unless we get really lucky and just take them down in one go. That is lava. If I send them over there, they will die. Alright, Star Pete. They do need a save midday feature. Go get some sleep. I appreciate you stopping in. Have a good weekend if I don't see ya. Alright, there's another one here. I need to be able to get around him. Developed more theories? That's good. More things to try out. Wait for the lava to go away. You did not stay out. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, little guys. You're all on fire. You're all gonna die. I lost half of them. No. Get out of there. They have absolutely no sense of self-preservation. Sparks are busy. I'm busy. You're on fire, do something. I'm busy. Oh, I got 5. Excellent. We don't need to fight anymore. You just go turn that in immediately. I believe if you manage to run them outside, they live. If you can get them to the rain. Excellent work. Do note that you'll need to fuel the temperature regulator, and the stronger the setting, the more fuel you'll need. However, you'll be able to make even the plateau nice and toasty. What do I need to actually build a temperature regulator? No. Maybe later. Air conditioning. That fantastic air conditioning. How's a loud growed kitten? Why are you groaning so loud? Alright, let's see if there's anything we can do up here to help this along. When they build new houses at all, yeah, that is problematic. We have areas like that here where they don't put air conditioning or heat. And sometimes you just wish they would. Alright, you got flowers stored up. Oh, that's not a lot. You just put it in 2 separate piles. I thought we were doing really well for dirt. You're at 90%. That's good. Did I get any geodes? I did not. Got a bunch of trash that I'm gonna throw away. But no geodes. You're at 80. I need the botanical R&D before I need the metallurgy. The pores don't need that. Yeah, it's... I live in one of those places where we have to have both air conditioning or heat. Not or, and. Must have both. It is the only way I get to survive. So I'm just waiting on this. Which I probably need to get to a better temperature. So it'll go faster. Since it's the only thing we're waiting on. Yeah, right now it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which is how does that work? Let's subtract 32, divide by 2. It's pretty warm. Let's divide by 1.8. I can't do that in my head. That's a little more math than I can do quickly. Well, yeah, otherwise any cardboard box is considered shelter. Yeah, just put a tarp on it. Now you're protected from rain. Well, no, not really. But if we didn't have class warfare, what would we have? Opening up a search engine, typing 80F to see. Yeah, I know it's subtract 32 and then divide by 1.8. Oh, it's due to reach that later today? It's the middle of the damn night right now. It's midnight, and that's the heat. We're in the middle of, I think they're referring to it as a heat dome. So it's going to be very hot and humid for the next few days. I could move this. You know what? I will move this. If I can get through. I can move this up here and it'll make this one faster. There. Now you're running at 75%. Give you a 50% boost. I'm out of dirt. And that's okay, they should be making more dirt right now, hopefully. Ah, yes. Thank you for the hydrate. I always appreciate the self-care. So yeah, that's, in order to live here, you kind of have to have air conditioning. Which is not helping the whole environmental thing, but... we do what we can. I know it's not always enough, but doing our best. Are these all running? They're all running. $100. Needed to get to 2 so I can build the Arboretum. BRB right back. I'll BRB right here. I drink a lot of water, but I like water. You're running at 50% because you're too cold. Oh, that's a thing I could do. I could just build the Arboretum. And the feeder. I don't have to wait. I can get this all set up. It won't start actually feeding, but I can get it set up. Alright, need to go grab some copper ingots. I always just keep talking. I assume there's somebody listening. If nobody's listening, then at some point somebody might watch the VOD, and then you have that dead air, which is just awful. Grab a stack of 10. I think that's all that I needed. I know that's a very tough thing for new streamers, is to just have a conversation with yourself. Because you have to. Otherwise you have deafening silence. I forgot to grab the ether. I need 5 big ethers. It's fine. Welcome back. The teleport pads are making a big difference now. Grab 5 of those. Do I have little ones stacking up? No. Not even a little bit. I don't even have glass stacking up. Big glass is starting to stack up, but I don't think that's going to make anything faster. What else was I here for? Completely forgot. Blanking. Nothing. Alright, we grabbed it all. Yeah, that was the extent of what I was saying. We have air conditioning, which doesn't make things better for the environment, so that's not helping. It's, you know... We live under the theory of every little bit counts, and that is a little bit. Alright, I can't change the thing that you make yet. But I can get this all started. So that at least it's set up to feed. Can I reach both of these? Oh, okay. Two big crates. Stone paths. A couple of dudes. Yeah. Which will kill one and cause no harm. Kill no one and cause no harm except the celebrities' egos. It's true. I wouldn't even mind if you had private sections of a plane. Have really, really expensive flights. No private jets, but you can take these really super expensive flights that only a couple of people have to take to justify. I'm sure there's a happy medium in there somewhere. Can't see if that's connecting. That's connecting. Okay. Alright, now the tough one. This one's gonna be a long route. Did I bring enough stone? I just need to go down and back up, right? Clunk. Well, that's not one long straightaway. Alright, I don't think that's too long. No, he definitely still gets there before another stack is done. Do I need this? Nah, I'll leave it. For a lot of things, now that's another one of those per country issues. We have awful public transportation. I can't take trains to most places. I can't get a bus to most places. I have to take a car to get to a place where I can take a bus that'll take me to a train. And I live in one of the better areas for public transportation. But it still takes me a car to get somewhere. There's no store within walking distance of my house because of the way our system is set up. And for some reason, we think that's a good thing in the burbs. All right. We are all set up to turn the 200 copper in. I just have to get the 200 copper. Oh, I'm at 160. Oh, never mind. We're almost done. No, it's an argument to get better public transportation. The problem is we have a large segment of people that don't want public transportation, even if it would benefit them. Yeah, I wish we had rail. Two more sets and that'll be done. How are we doing on dirt? 50? 44? I needed clusters for something. What did I need clusters for? Oh, I need 200 clusters. Oh, no. Alright, I do need this all to keep going. In fact, as soon as you're done with my 200, I'm going to put that heater back down there. I might actually have to invest in the temperature control. Because this is at -2 and it wants to be at +2. So it could be going twice as fast, and maybe I could get that with the temperature controller. Which is going to require more ram's horn and shell combs. That I'm not going to have a choice but to deal with. Hey, give me that. Drop those seeds. On the last leg, then we can get the Arboretum going. Oh, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I am back with Kitten. Well, Sleepy Kitten. You can kind of see yours. Yeah, she's very cute. She's a very pettable kitten. The other one came down here earlier and was being a little bit of a monster, but I don't know where she went. What do you have? 46%? That's not good. You're at 46% and I'm already out of dirt. Oh, he's got a little bit more dirt. Yeah, I need that to go faster. I'm gonna need another heater. I'm gonna need multiple temperature controllers to keep all this running properly. But we'll set that up once the Arboretum is going. Actually, maybe I'll just set that all up next time. I'm gonna get this Arboretum set up and then I'm probably gonna log off. I do have to get some sleep tonight, even though I don't have to work tomorrow. It is nice not having to work weekends. Yeah. A card is a mischief elemental. Yeah, cats are, they range from this to the other one just knocking things off of countertops. This one doesn't do that. I don't know why. I think most cats do that. This one can tell. Perhaps it has some sort of empathy. And it notices that when it keeps knocking things off of countertops, I give a heavy sigh. Although this one was being a little crazy earlier today because she got some catnip. Sleepy elemental, yeah. Yes, yes, of course. This has cleared up a lot of things for me. I think we can give growing the ether tree another go. That's not an ether tree. That's a metal stick. I've been talking with the divine researcher and we've been doing more tests, and I think it's time. It's time to use the arboretum for what it was meant to grow, the ether tree. Oh. Oh no. You were being serious. Alright, well, we're a long way from getting the fire shroom clusters. Which is the only thing really stopping me. From everything we've seen, it seems to be a fruit tree. I wonder what kind of fruit it'll grow. Well, unfortunately, you kind of gave it away. Just by showing it to me. It says right here it's going to be an ether apple. The liquid fertilizer is going to be tough. And I'm going to have to move the ether seeds up here. Ugh. I had all that stuff growing in the other spot, and now it all needs to be moved. Alright, you, Arboretum. Grow copper bamboo sticks. Only 5? Oh no. What can I do with them? I didn't get any workers. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't have anything to put in there yet. And this is out of dirt. Which means it's waiting on this. Which means I need to move this back down here. Do you want to be warm? No, you want to be cold. Oh, I've got a bunch of leaves. Did somebody want leaves? 200 and 200 shroom clusters. Which is the thing that's not going up. Can't really do anything to make that work harder. Can we do electricity? I don't know yet. That's a good question. It doesn't say I can do anything with it. It doesn't have any use. I can grow a copper bamboo plant, but it doesn't do anything. Surely that means I need to turn... Oh, I didn't mean to take that road. When I turn in botanical metallurgy, they'll probably give me another job for the bamboo. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Copper sap? I'm gonna end up having to make copper sap with it. Alright, I need an insane number of fire shroom clusters. which again is just a matter of letting all this run. This is getting full, which is great. This is full, so that's stopped. The seeds are almost full. Yeah, this is all on the verge of having everything it can use. Until I decide to speed it all up by putting another Arboretum feeder in. Alright, well that's going to do it for today. I might log in on the weekends and kill a few things just to get us ready to go for the next one. I'm glad you stopped in. I appreciate you being here, Luna. It's always nice to have somebody to conversate with. Let's see who's on. Oh, the answer is nobody. Wow. What, everybody has stuff to do on the weekend? Alright, who's playing some Oddsparks? One person on break. Alright, well, we won't bother people who are on break. Hey, Asaya. Who would stream at this time of night, really? Usually, Asaya is streaming at this time of night, and I would send you over there. However, Asaya, are you done with Expedition 33? I know you were doing post-game. Time zones. Yeah, it's 12:43 a.m. here. Yep, people in Australia, I would send you to Selfbea right about now. Alright, I saw you were still doing the side missions. I didn't know if you'd finished them up last time. There's a lot. There are a lot of things you can do. Alright. Well, I've stalled. Nobody has come on. My cat is freaking out because she's got itchy ears. I gotcha. I gotcha, kitten. I got your itchy ears. There you go. Better? Better. So I'm just gonna log off. In camp, talking with the crew. Yep, gotta catch up with the talking with the crew. Is your ear still itchy? Alright, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening. Take care of yourselves, be kind to one another. Give your cats lots of pets. I'll see y'all next time. Bye for now.